I'm sure you're familiar with the story of Cinderella, but is it really how the story goes? Let's recap on the story for the people who aren't familiar with the story. A girl named Cinderella lost both her parents and was forced to live with her evil stepmother and stepsisters. She wanted to go to the palace's ball, but isn't granted permission. One fateful night, her fairy godmother appeared and granted her wishes. She went to the ball and met with her Prince Charming. She loses track of time and leaves the ball at midnight. As she was running to leave, she loses her glass slipper and the prince picked it up, but she was long gone. The prince looked everywhere for the girl whose feet can fit on the slippers. Finally, the prince found her and they lived happily ever after. What I'm about to tell you is the truth behind the famous Cinderella's happy ever after. While some story from the movie is true, but the truth is, only her mother died and her father marries her evil stepmother. The sad part is, her father is also part of humiliating and embarrassing her, along with her stepmother and stepsisters. One day, the Lord of the Lands hosts a festival in order to find his son's future bride. The family heard all about it, unlike in the movie. Cinderella was not allowed to attend. This time, there is no fairy godmother to save her. Instead, she went to her mother's grave to pray, and that's when the magic begins. She got her beautiful gown and slippers. None of her family members recognized her when she attended the festival. That's where the prince and Cinderella fell in love. Like in the movie, Cinderella loses her slipper upon leaving the festival without even telling the prince her name. The prince then went to town to find out who the slipper belongs to. When he finally reached Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried on the slipper. It didn't fit either one of them. With desperation, one of her stepsister cut off their toes to make it fit, and the other one cuts off part of her heel. They would have gotten away with it, but the prince found blood on the slipper. Finally, Cinderella tried on the slipper, and it fits perfectly. This is where they lived happily ever after. But only for Cinderella. She then killed her stepmother by slamming the lid of the chest on her throat, which breaks her neck. And when the stepsister's trickery is uncovered by the prince, the little birds that follows Cinderella around was furious. They pecked the stepsister's eyeballs out, leaving them blind. That is how the story really goes. For some of you whose childhood was ruined by me, I am very sorry. If you like this story, kindly subscribe to our channel for more. And see you on the next one.